So for our final presentation in this Insights to Impact section, Thomas Troch, Senior Research Manager from InSites Consulting, will share his groundbreaking work on Heineken. And I urge you all to not feel too thirsty as he presents some of the nice visuals that he's going to share with us this afternoon. The drinks will be in a couple of hours, so welcome, Thomas.
Thanks, Kate. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Indeed, I'm going to try to influence your drinking behavior or your choice of drinks during the reception later, so beware. In the next 10 minutes, I like to give you a glimpse behind the scene of how Heineken is rethinking the nightlife experience. But before I go to the how we went from insight to impact, I like to explore a little bit of the why. Why would Heineken take its innovation from beyond the product, from product to a more emotional, experiential level? As the global CMO of Heineken states, only 40% of what they actually sell is barley, hops, water, and yeast. 60% of what Heineken sells is actually an emotion, is an experience. And the out-of-home context is actually crucial in shaping these types of experiences and making kind of something memorable, something that sticks. So the business challenge in this project is indeed how can we give Heineken a reason to exist in premium nightlife venues. Think about clubs, think about lounge bars. And why is this a challenge, I see you thinking? Well, if you're thinking about upscale nightlife venues, you might not immediately think about the beer category. You might be interested in having a glass of champagne, in a cocktail, but are you really interested in the beer category? Well, Heineken is changing that by actually innovating these very occasions through their Open Design Explorations project. I'm very happy to be involved in this program from the very start in 2011. So in 2012, 2013, we launched 2 club spaces at the Milan Design Week. And just last year at the London Design Festival, we presented the Heineken Pop-Up City Lounge. Not just the Heineken team by themselves, they got a little help from their friends. And they looked for talented designers from across the globe. So we selected 20 designers from Warsaw, Singapore, Mexico City, but obviously also New York City, to join us in this endeavor of co-creative design. But the joint creativity of the people you see on the screen is not enough to completely rethink the nightlife experience. We need more. We're not just thinking about looking for innovative ideas to age-old problems. What we're looking for here is for innovative problems to solve, a very different take on the problem. And that's, of course, where research comes in, because we want to look for these innovative problems which we need to solve. So we started, and yesterday we had the team of big data, today from insight to impact. So here also we combined bigger data with small and beautiful data. Small and beautiful, but still impactful and very robust. So if we're talking about experiences, emotions, we started looking at what people are sharing on Instagram. What type of emotional experience are they sharing when they're thinking about nightlife? So we looked into the Instagram community and scraped pictures hashtagged with a variety of nightlife venues, from hashtag nightclub, hashtag lounge bar, champagne bar, cocktail bar, pub, cafe, you name it, to really kind of deep dive in the differences of these different nightlife venues, but also compare how behavior of consumers is different. How is it different when they're talking in a club versus in a pub versus in a lounge bar? How is the drinking behavior different in these venues? And this basically gave us kind of the playground, the DNA, the essence of a lounge night out. What makes lounging different from partying in a club, from having a beer at a bar? This is our playground, but we're still looking for insights, for innovative problems to solve. Looking for insights means also looking for inspiration, looking for people. So we developed a recruitment game, which we pushed on the social media of Heineken. So if you're in New York, if you're based in New York in this room, and you can connect these 4 pictures with the right name of the lounge venue, then you are our lounge expert. Then you're the one we want to collaborate with. And in this way, we selected 50 consumers to collaborate with us in a very intense program. They joined an online community or consumer consulting board to tap into the co-creative power in the consulting power of these consumers. So we uncovered insights, we mapped them on their lounge night out through observation, conversation, and task-driven activities. An innovative methodology approach to uncover innovative problems to solve. But that's not enough. We basically, as Stan from Unilever yesterday also mentioned, we need to inspire, we need to provoke. So also in the way we bring these insights, these innovative problems across, we need to take it outside the box. And instead of just presenting them, really kind of taking it to the next level. So we took our designers out on a lounge night out, Singapore, Mexico City, Warsaw, and New York. You can imagine how much I love my job. And we gave them cues to, in these lounge venues, to point out in certain attention and capture pictures. And then the next day, they mapped their pictures on our InSites platforms and then turned them already into first ideas. And just 1 year after we looked to the first Instagram picture, we presented the result at the London Design Festival. So I would say let's turn up the volume and take a look at the results.
We explored the world's most progressive capitals to uncover what unites their nightlives. We connected with the brightest design minds of our generation. We studied cultural diversity in New York and hospitality in Singapore. We learned about craft in Mexico City and upcycling in Warsaw. Our goal? To unravel the design DNA of a great night out. The result? The Heineken Pop-Up City Lounge. 2 40-foot containers that can pop up anywhere unexpectedly. Inspired by thousands of ideas from consumers and turned into concepts by 20 talented designers. Created to provoke conversation and designed to explore the unexpected with your friends. Modular cocoons that balance open and intimate conversations. Intriguing flavor combinations that challenge the senses. Radical new drink rituals that invite collective discovery. Extraordinary drinks served in playfully theatrical ways. We didn't invent the urban lounge, we just transformed it into something new. The Heineken Pop-Up City Lounge, coming soon to a city near you.
So let me just highlight 2 of the insights and how they led to impact. First one, what is going out to a lounge bar all about? It's not about meeting new people, it's about really bonding with people you already know. It's about in-depth conversations, and you want to avoid at all times that your conversations are being interrupted. One cue of an in-depth conversation is eye contact. So if your company is turning their eyes away because they're looking for a waiter to order a next round of drinks, that's basically frustrating. You're thinking, okay, she obviously doesn't care, so how can we change this? How can we value conversations in this lounge night out? So those are the cocoons that you saw. Lounge pods, which are modular, fitting like the group size you're with, but also kind of keeping your conversation private in your cocoon while still being connected to the rest of the lounge. And if indeed you need a next round of drinks, you don't need to wave or look. The edge of the cocoon is actually taking over this task by changing color from white to green. In a lounge bar, people are not thinking about quantity of drinks. It's not about getting tipsy as soon as possible. It's about quality. It's about the story behind a drink. It's about triggering your senses. How can we do this? By having different types of packaging to create different moments, from bonding to maybe celebrating, but also by taking it to the next level with a new take on the classic cocktail, the hoptail, where it's not just about how it looks, it's not just about the taste, which is fabulous, but it's also about the ritual behind it. Never before was having a drink so exciting because you see the skill behind making these type of cocktails, which makes consumers actually also order them. So this is insight to impact within this lounge space. But how do we take it to business impact? First, Open Design Exploration was launched in 2012, the Club of the Future. And now we see the first concepts being implemented in premium outlets all over the world, where you have this on-premise Heineken presence, leading to a sales increase of up to 40% of Heineken in these venues. So if you're looking for innovative problems to solve, last year I published a chapter in Open Innovation Toolbook by PDMA. So reach out to me. I'm happy to send over the chapter, and let's all find some innovative problems. Thank you.